don't you know it's time to play some more Dragon Warrior Part 2? Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Dragon Warrior Part 2. Presumably, those are our heroes. You don't actually use the torches in this game like you did in the previous installment. In Dragon Warrior 1, there were dungeons that you'd go into that, were very dark, and you would either have to use a torch item so that you can increase your light radius and actually see what's around you, or you'd have to cast the Radiant spell, or you'd have to just, like, memorize it like a boss. Gouda guy. Dog eat hot dog. Yeah, let's hear it for the torches, folks. We will. Nicholas D. Karma can torch my dungeon. Oh my god. Hey, so I think we did, like, everything that there is to do on this land of Alefgard. Well, I guess we could go back into Charlotte Castle and try to find the Dragon Lord. Do you want to see that? Should I do that? Or should I just move on? Nava Kurosawa, welcome, and Alex B. Elvis PP, hey howdy. Hey howdy, hey neighbors. I just got done playing DQ3. Yeah, Elvis, I was just talking about how, like, I got me a physical copy of, Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. And just like with a lot of other Square Enix games, the text is too small for me to read. How are you playing this? Emulator? Yo, Nava, I'm actually playing this on a legitimate cartridge. So thanks for asking. That's my Dragon Warrior 2 tape, as some kids used to call it. They're not tapes, they're cartridges. And the machine I'm playing on is called the AVS, which I think is going to be pretty hard to find real soon. So how was your hot coffee date? Oh my gosh. Yo, first of all, the goo got crit for 50 damage there. That's insane. Why am I not killing these dudes? Secondly, it went well. Like, I saw a friend who I know from my skee-ball league, and we got coffee together. Great conversation. We get along quite well. I don't know if it's gonna become anything, but it was nice. Pippin is darting back and forth, doing something over there. Pip, what are you doing? Michael, what's going on? Nicholas D, you behave. Oh my god. Yeah, Gwen lost like a ton of MP that battle. I feel like we performed poorly that battle. So I'm coming back to town to restore my MP. Yeah, Pip has the zoomies right now. Do wish they allowed you to increase or decrease text size. Yeah, I played on a 50-inch TV, so it's easier to read. Elvis, like, I want to bring it with me, like, on the handheld function of the Switch. Zombie, what's going on? Can you still choose to side with the Dragon Lord and turn the screen red and hardlock the games like you can in the first game? No, you cannot do that in this version. But if I were to go, I think if I were to go into Charlotte Castle, you know, let's try to find it. You can find, like, the grandson or great-grandson of the Dragon Lord in here. And if you talk to him, he just kind of complains about how, like, Hargon thinks he's the new bad villain.
Just you wait. I'll get you someday.
Rogue Effect. Pip has the zoomies, Wayne. I'm back. Howdy, y'all. Yo, Kronos? Alright, now the stream can start. The treasure chest is back. This battle looks super annoying. Yeah, that treasure chest up there, we found what was in it. It was Erdrick's sword, which is equipped on the goo right now. Pippin! Oh my god. She has the zoomies, y'all. Hopefully that didn't erase my freaking data. Pip, what are you doing over there? F is right, Rogue Effect. Alright, that's a good sign that it's still gonna let me continue a quest. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Nothing happened. Welcome back, the goo. Not sure? Cat, you quit doing that. Yeah, for once it wasn't Tiny Cat. He's here being a good boy in his bed. Pippin zooming around. Rip the last 10 minutes. Yeah, when was the last time you saw one of those, Nicholas D? Stream ruined by zoomies. Zelda 2, there would have been a slight chance at maxed stats, says Dog Eat Hot Dog. Really? Is that a thing? Like, if your game crashed, sometimes it would, like, change your data? Riku Storm, how are you? Are these mudmen can actually take a big chunk of MP from you by doing a strange dance? Like, last time he took like 15 MP from Gwen, which, if you think about it in terms of heal mores, is 3. Which is like, I don't know, 120 HP that I could have healed. Cartridge bumping, yes. Interesting, Dog Eat Hot Dog. If you had played a PlayStation game, that would have not have happened. Nicholas D, how do you know? Pippin loves to sit on top of my PlayStation 3. So maybe she woulda. I also got a PS Portal for Christmas. Huge screen on that one. Elvis Press Play? I don't really know what that is. Any good? The Portal was just a total cash grab from Sony. Well, was it a good cash grab, Kronos? Nah, PS Portal seems alright. Dang it, I got PO. That stands for PlayStation Portal. P-Ortal. PlayStation Portal. Which is what I'm playing this game on. It's not. I just showed you. I have PS Plus Premium, so it actually makes Portal useful. So many Ps. Fair, Elvis, says Riku Storm. I've seen a PlayStation freeze like that, says Bill Mozart. Yeah, you gotta hit it in such a way that, like, the actual internal hardware gets jostled. Let's sleep these saber tigers. This is gonna be tough. We're gonna take some damage here. Well, they don't have a ton of HP, so I did one-shot it with a low damage roll. In fact, Esgar can one-shot them, apparently. Good dodge. But yeah, usually, like, I had, like, we bought an old PlayStation from, like, what would you call it? A flea market? When I was in high school. And every now and then, the laser reader would just get stuck, and you would hear it be like, eh. So we'd have to, like, actually take the PlayStation and tilt it to help it out. And then it would, you know, start working, kind of. Rogue Effect, you behave! Oh my freaking gosh. Kevin Smith, how are you? What's up, everybody? Man, you make me want to bring out my regular Nintendo and play the Dragon Warrior series from 1 to 4. I have the original NES cartridges. I don't have the 4th one, Kevin Smith, but yeah, playing this on a regular Nintendo cartridge. I love that after Super Nintendo came out, all the kids started calling the NES the regular Nintendo. Tech companies gotta figure cats into the design. Yeah, exactly. For once, I am not the one misbehaving, says Nick DeFrenchie. Why not? Go nuts! No cartridge to bump, but the touch buttons on the PS3 are a bad combo with cats. Yes! I have had a cat hit the power button. Rogue Effect? Don't you give me the what, KarmaJolt, what? Rogue Effect? Rogue Effect? Oh my god. You're putting triple question marks in the chat like he doesn't know what he said. I'm quoting what Rogue Effect said. Hit it from the back, question mark? That is just what my cat did to my Nintendo machine, so that's why it froze. I remember, hold on. I remember putting a hardcover book on top of the PlayStation so it would read discs. To push it down closer to the laser, I guess? Elvis Presley? I never heard of that one. I'm innocent, says Rogue Effect. Yeah, right. Nothing like the smell of NES-era nicotine stains? Can't emulate that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dog eat hot dog. Tell me about this. This is almost triggering a memory for me because my neighbor's dad smoked and they had an NES. And I remember thinking... I'm almost there. I remember thinking something. Proven innocent until guilty, right, Rogue Effect? Wayne? Don't encourage him. Ever tried Ninja Gaiden 1? Yeah, Javier. Or Javier. Welcome. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 1 is the only Ninja Gaiden that I've played through. But we streamed it twice, actually. And I was able to beat it after a few hours. You do get infinite continues in that game. So even though it's brutally hard, like, you don't get sent all the way back if you die. Although there is a bug in that game where if you die to any form of the final boss, aka the Foss, you get sent all the way back to the beginning of level 6, which was unintended. It was unintended, but they caught that bug in development, and they were like, didn't mean for this to happen, but let's keep it. To make it really hard. Same reason people would put it upside down. Sometimes the cover would shut, but not well enough to engage the spinning disc. Oh, I see. So yeah, just the cover wouldn't lock. I swear, every NES I've ever seen in the wild, excuse me, are all owned by six-pack-a-day smokers. Six-pack? I'm trying to get there. I was doing really well, actually. I lost a bunch of weight. And I was down to like 170. I was this close to 169. And then in the past week, like I just been super stressed and not doing great mentally. And I ate my feelings, you know what I mean? Speaking of which, Genevieve B says, hey, howdy. Hey, welcome. What? What did I mean by that? These are distant memories. Yeah, this guy kept buffing his defense to the point where, like, I'm only doing a couple damage per hit. Get that lucky crit. Well, didn't matter. Yeah, battles against Gorgons take for freaking ever, dude. Jen. Hey, Jen B, says Nick the Frenchie. Jen, says Kevin Smith. What do you mean by that? I'm causing mental stress. No, no, no. What did I even say? I don't remember now, Genevieve B. Oh. It was it was a dumb joke. What game is this? Javier, this is, Dragon Warrior 2. You said you were having a hard time mentally this past week and you were eating your feelings. God, I don't remember now. I thought I said something about eating too much. I played part 1, says Javier. Is it Javier or Javier? I might have asked you that before. Let's do a heal more on the goo. Thanks, Nick the Frenchie. I was worried it would bother my hips, but it hasn't so far. Good. Then you said, speaking of... Hey, Genevieve B. I'll explain it to you later. Hey, level up here. Way to encourage have served thee well, for Gwenavieve B has been promoted to the next level. 1 speed, 2 HP, 6 MP. Spell correction on my own name. Oh my gosh. Thanks, autocorrect. Let's heal more here. Last time I didn't take this staircase, but I think it just brings you to where the other staircase goes, but slower. 1 second. The autocorrect is insolent. Sears! Oh my gosh, welcome. More like Chairhead Chippendale. Am I crazy? Is this just a magic trick where I go up the stairs, go down the hallway, and it brings me straight back to the same... This is live. It is, Sears. We can take on one Gorgon, I think. 20 HP. Yeah, if they don't, like, buff their defenses, I can actually hit them hard enough. 21? Yeah, that's... Okay, so that basically takes you back to that staircase in, like, a weird endless loop. Or some stairs magic, Death Bob. That's why I hate stairs. So we don't need to be here, I just want to show you a cool little throwback to the first game. Where maybe I can go this way? I don't know. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, there are some weird stair shenanigans there. I'm gonna cast my strongest spell, Watch. That's a pretty good spell. I am actually gonna have the Goo fight this gremlin and trust that Esgar can one-shot the Saber Tiger. Aces, what's going on? Shoot. Ooh, we crit the tiger, okay. Yo, Nicholas D with a cool 20 Swedish krona saying, I cast Do a Shot. Everyone put the D in the chat. Nicholas D, I don't know, I'll think about it. I've been drinking a lot lately. Esgar died? How did that happen? Was he even low on HP? Oh my god. Alright, never mind. Let's get out of here. He did a shot, yeah. One-shotted. Alright, we're getting out of here. Oh, shoot. Let's sleep them, I think. This seems like a pretty rare encounter. Dang, they all blew flames at me. Like they were an enigma, spitting the hot fire. Didn't fall asleep, huh? Karma just needs a reversed exorcism. Spirit needs to enter the body, not leave. Ah, that's pretty good, Nicholas D. I never heard of that. Oh my god, I should pay attention. Can I make it out? I might be toast. We leveled up a lot against these enemies, and then I still died. Use your wing. Elvis, that doesn't get you out of the dungeon is the problem. So that would be a waste of the wing. I'm fairly sure. They're doing more damage than I thought they would. It sucks that he's so slow. Got lucky. You might have a higher chance to run if some of your party members are dead. I actually don't know. Unholy Lord Pope. This is Dragon Warrior 2, as a matter of fact. Okay. They didn't blow flames, so that's kind of lucky. Heck yeah, Karma. I still call him Warrior as well. Well, that's literally what this is. I mean, it says that on the cover, and I know that the series is technically Dragon Quest, and it was renamed in North America, but I am playing the North American version, so that's what it was called on release where I live. Oh, that was some real good RNG right there. I'm actually not gonna risk it, and I'm gonna use a wing. You should play Ghosts and Goblins. Javier. I've done that. Alright, well, I gotta spend like 500 bucks to revive my friends now. More than that, I guess. Yeah, that was scary, Michael. Alright, they alive now. Hey, let's be careful out there. Yeah, no, I should be paying attention to what I'm doing. Or not, I don't know. So it costs 5 to do heal more, is that right? Yeah. Okay, what do I do? Actually, I have an idea of where to go next for at least to complete one quest of Dragon Quest II. Take that, Man of War. Okay, and then I think what I want to do is go over to the west here. And then, like, once I get to the tip of the continent over here, I start going north, I think? I don't know how far I'm going or if I can miss it. Wait, this might be it, actually. So I think what I want to do is search here. The goo dove overboard into the sea. And there, the goo discovered the treasures. They spelled it wrong. They spelled treasures wrong, everybody. Let's use them. Can I throw them? Thou should not throw that away. I want to say... The goo could not open the treasure chest, for it was locked. They spelled treasure right there correctly. They spelled treasure correctly right there, is what I meant to say, Rogue Effect. To sure? No, I'm not sure. Lots of misspellings in NES games. Oxymontana, for the most part, though, they did a good job in this game. Which is why I didn't expect a spelling error. No, I knew that was there. I'll play this game a bunch. I think what I want to do, though, is take that back to Leanport. Because there was a guy who was asking for treasures, but maybe he'll take these treasures instead. Because yeah, remember this fellow who lived in the house on the lake? Oh, thou art the ones who helped my granddaughter, not this guy. Many thanks. This guy gets out of your way and lets you take another one of his boats, I guess. But there's a dude down here who, if we break into his house, was like, ah, please give me your treasure. Thou hast done exceedingly well. As I promised, I shall give thee the echoing flute as thy reward. Oh, and that is an item, a recurring item that you get in a couple Dragon Quest games, including this one, and also Dragon Quest 3. But the purpose of this item is that whenever you play the flute and you hear an echo, that is how you know that you are in the correct location to find one of the crests, which, like, nobody up to this point in the story has mentioned. So usually when you get to this point of the game and you, like, haven't played it before and you're not using a walkthrough, you're like, great, I got a flute. What is this for? Anyway, let's go. Set sail. Getting a physical copy of 11 by end of the month. Heck yeah. Kevin S. says, I'm playing FF6, so you are saying thou. Cyan is saying thou, and Gao is saying thou, thou. I'll say it 1,000 times if you want. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, we did Final Fantasy VI, I don't know, 6 months ago, something like that. Let's sail around and see what we find. Ooh, another place to live. Wait, what is this? What is this monolith over here? But thou must. Hast thou found the Eye of Malroth? No. Once thou hast the moon fragment, thou may enter the island cave where the Eye of Malroth is kept in darkness. What if I tell her I have found it? The Eye of Malroth sees much that is not readily apparent. Use it in the swamp of the hidden valley, and perhaps thou will see a way to Roan. Okay. Well, what's over here? Oh, that's the Spring of Bravery. Okay, so I know where I am. To the south is, Middenhall Castle. This is an annoying battle. 7 enemies and I got snuck up on. And I think every single enemy gets a turn when that happens. Oh, is the goo asleep? Or perhaps paralyzed? The slugs can put you to sleep, huh? Going through all of them just for the achievements. Beat Shinryu in 5 last night, finally. That's a tough battle. Oops. I might have messed up there. ZZZ is right, Nicholas D. The goo keeps falling asleep, and, I think... Did I not equip my Dragon's Banes? No, I did. I'm pretty sure that item reduces the chances that you fall asleep or, get stop-spelled in battle. Something like that. Joe G, what's going on? Just played through Dragon Quest 1 the other night after watching You Can Beat Video Games video. Uh-huh. Got the nostalgia itch, you know? We were just talking about a game that I used to play, an MMO called Nostalgia. So, yeah, I know what you mean. Glasses change. Yeah, Nick DeFrenchie, sometimes they just hold up a mirror and the spell bounces back. Did I lose MP somehow? What was that last message? It didn't look like the normal damage message. Coded OST, says Death Bomb. I learned that if you learn and use Mighty Guard before Shinryu gets his first attack, the battle becomes very manageable. Ah, yeah, Mighty Guard, or Big Guard, as it's called in some other games. Super useful blue magic. Or enemy skill. Sea Slug called for help. Took 20 minutes to find the enemy that has a skill, but it was worth it. Yeah, Kevin S., I kind of remember looking for that one particular guy that's like out in the middle of nowhere. The Stingray or something in Final Fantasy V. Shinryu means dragon god, right? That sounds about right, Nick DeFrenchie. Don't know about his guard, but he's pretty big. Excuse me. Remember when Pippin crashed the game? And crashed the party? What's this up here? Ooh, this is a very important spot. Yeah, so when you see this random island here with a single double tree tile in the middle of it, go ahead and search right on top of those trees, and you will find the Leaf of the World tree, which I think is the only item in the game that can revive a dead homie. Furthermore, I think if you use it, or get rid of it in any way, you can come back here and get another, but you can only have one at a time. So let's kill one of my friends and see if it works. Goopy? Go get him. Goopy, more like Goopy Dave. That's the name of that hand. GF Paperboy says, love that you're going through the old DQ games. I played through the GBC version of 2 about this time last year. Amazing how similar they look. You know, I guess I didn't know until recently that there was a Game Boy Color version of 2. We played the third one. But those look like pine trees. Nicholas D, what do you know about trees? A leaf from Yggdrasil. Yes, the world tree. in Norse mythology. It's the tree that Odin got all his wisdom from. He had to give him one of his eyes, though, but like, I don't know, decent trade. I like that they made that a rare item. Yeah, Elvis? Jogatsu says, Shin, burning, false, imperfect. Ryu, spirit, burst. That's what those mean? Yeah, I always thought Ryu meant dragon. This looks like something. Big enemies here. Evil tree and 2 goopies. Let's sleep the goopies. Alright, that's awesome that they called for help before I cast sleep. Well, never mind, that did nothing. Let's try Infernos. He still has the other eye, and eye patches look badass. Yo, Elvis? Yeah, no, I definitely been watching a lot of, like, Metal Gear lore videos. Ah, a town. A sorcerer, huh? Oh, shoot. He knows Firebane. Yeah, that's why he's a sorcerer. This guy's got a stick. Oh, never mind. Ain't got nothing now. I crit him for 104. But yeah, that guy hits hard. Let's heal up everybody here. One gas appeared. $35 damage. Words can mean different things. Nick the Frenchie? You're right. I love the Metal Gear lore as this Elvis Press play. What is this? Oh. Where is everyone gone? Dost thou think it is my breath? I think your breath would get him to come back. Yo, yip, yip, yip! Like we're about to fly on Appa. Damn. I think this town, I actually need the golden key to enter. That stinks. We'll come back here later. If I remember where here is. Am I fighting these evil trees in the water? I felt like I got into my boat there. Maybe these trees got onto my boat too, and they were like, oh, what's that, a boat? And then we boarded the boat, and they were like, oh shoot, boat guy's back. And now we started a battle. That's what that's about. Evil tree had a treasure chest. And I discovered the fairy water. Okay. Yeah, I guess I got into a battle with these trees. Let's use repel. Mr. Nightshade. There's a new Echo the Dolphin game in development? I never played any of those. I played them a little bit. That might be something, I don't know, like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go right now. Yeah, I'm gonna leaf them for now. Or, I don't know, maybe I should stick around. What's that? Here's some land I could explore. Hawkman and Sorcerer. I might get whooped around here, I don't know. Pippin, don't touch the NES system. Yeah, I should have a root beer with them. Did you get power bombs yet, Joe G? Yo, maybe that's the problem. Repel has lost its effects. 8 metal slimes and the Pippin. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess we fight. Alright, a couple of them ran, and that's honestly fine. Oh, I can hit him for 5. So unlike in other Dragon Quest games, like, usually when you fight the metal slime in any Dragon Quest game, their defense is so high that you're only either going to deal 1 damage to them or crit them for a kill. But I guess these guys have, like, high defense, but not, like, insanely high. Yeah, I one-shotted that one. You get 230 for it, which isn't, like, a ton, but hey, why not? That's fine. You need the boomerang for this encounter so they don't run. What? You can't outrun a boomerang? I don't really know where I'm going here. Okay, so that led to nowhere. Big rats. These are really low-level enemies. And I crit one. Where am I? I might be near, like, the Hamlin area. Alright. Mr. Nightshade, I never played Echo the Dolphin, so maybe I should watch, like a playthrough of it. A Hork appeared. Oh, he attacks first, too. Of course he tries to put me to sleep. With his sweet scented breath. No way this guy has sweet scented breath. Hork? Breeze D, what's going on? I'm playing through Dragon Quest III as we speak. In that case, I will keep speaking so you can keep playing. Welcome in. Take that, Hawkman. Harvey Birdman. That's who that was. Hey, we leveled up. Esgar got promoted. Power increased by 5. That's good. Speed by 7. Dang. Are you going to do the Dragon Quest VII remake? Probably, Breezy. I never played Dragon Quest VII. Never really got a chance to play it, so, like, I'm interested. HP by 2, MP by 4. Okay, good stats. Let's keep exploring. Nice level. Ah, so yeah, this is the area with the multiple bridges where I found the Mirror of Ra, I think. Yeah, that looks about right. I'm soloing DQ3. Breeze D, like you only have one party member? Is that what you mean? ...2026 was going to be the PS1 year. Yeah, and that was a PS1 game, so, like, that technically counts, right? Where's this over here? Yeah, just the hero. Kinda love that. Alright, let's fight these Medusa balls. I don't think they're as annoying as, Gorgons. Well, they trying to sleep me. But, they go down easy. And you can hit them with magic. DQ9 mention. Let's go. Gouda Guy, which one is that? I don't think I played DQ9. Just the hero, says Breeze D. Well, I mean, they're all heroes. In my book. And yes, I have a book. Solo DQ3 run. Good luck. Yeah, exactly. GF Paperboy. Oh my gosh, Tiny Cat is hopping up now too. Don't touch the machine, Tiny Cat. Let's do this. Tiny Cat, please don't touch the machine. Oh, I'm so stressed right now. Okay, yeah, jump up on the chair. Imagine Chrono Trigger in 2D HD. Yeah, Death Bob, but they'll make the text too small for me to read.
Good boy, Tiny Cat.
Tiny Cat, say hello to the stream. Cat is right, Genevieve B. I don't know if you are still here. I'm glad you are. Attack the slug. Attack slug. That's an Earthbound enemy. Ooh, enemies had a treasure chests. It was an antidote herb. Yeah, I'm still here. Good. Love that. Love that for me. Love that for you, too. This is Middenhall. Damn, y'all. Good game, horrible font. Tiny Cat, I'm gonna go save the game in case one of you pesky cats freezes it again. I was eating. Ooh. What you have? Okay, almost got another level up here. So let's save the game. If they were able to remake any RPG, they need to remake Parasite Eve. Is that an RPG? I know that Mega Harvest streamed that like many times, but I've never actually sat down and watched gameplay. I just always stare at his beard when he's streaming. Alright, might gotta look up a map at some point, but for now, we're just sailing the seas. I want a Xenogears remake, mostly so they can finish it. That's kind of funny. This is the guy who says stuff about keys, right? Of keys and doors, I know this. Sometimes you need a key to open a door. Seek first the silver key, for this is what I teach. Okay, we found that. What's down here? Swampy Islands. Okay, that looks like something. Oh, I can't disembark. Oh, look at this. This island seems to be surrounded by mountains and shoals where I cannot dock. So let's maybe go in here. This looks promising. What's this castle? Harv has been summoned. Yo, Harv, we were just talking about you and Parasite Eve. Which, like, I know I've seen you stream that game many times, but I never actually paid attention to the gameplay. So someone's like, if they're gonna remake an RPG, it should be Parasite Eve. And I was like, that's an RPG? I remember the backpack doesn't give you any more inventory space, or whatever you were talking about the other day. Yeah, everyone in the chat, if you're not subscribed to Mega Harv, like, you'd probably, like, if you like my content, you would like his content as well. Beyond lies the Colosseum and the Court of the King. Oh, I think the King is gonna make me fight here. In fact, I have to fight this puppy, which turns out to not be a puppy at all. Here in this Colosseum, many heroes have proven their strength. Colosseum? Hardly know him. So thou art the great warriors of which we have heard, is how she'd pronounce that. Thou art welcome in my castle of Osterfair. If thou entertain me, thou shalt receive a valuable prize. Dost thou wish to try? Yeah, sure. Thou must go forth to the center of this Colosseum. Bork. Saber Lion. That's a Killer Instinct character. Let's try to surround him. I'm guessing sleep won't work. They wouldn't do that for like what is technically a boss battle. Dang. Let's do this. It's only a single enemy, so... Yeah, good thing Esgar was parrying there. Okay. Not that hard. Easy to mitigate that damage there. Thou hast done well. I shall give thee the Moon Crest. Thou must fight gallantly. Okay, so maybe if I had used the Echoing Flute here, we would have heard the echo, but I didn't think to do that. The Echoing Flute blows a magical note. Sound familiar? On an island in a tower in a chamber remote. Play it and listen. A wise man once wrote. Yo, she is spitting right now. For when the sound echoes, there shall thou find a crest of great power to aid thee in time. Okay, not that great at the end there, but that was still a pretty sick rhyme. Tim Belson. Yeah, bars, Death Bob. I seek the armor of Gaia. I was told that it was kept in a shop that sells armor. You deal in weapons and armor. This guy, like, only sells Gaia armor. Yo, magic armor for 4,300? Dragon Killer. That actually seems pretty useful in a game called Dragon Quest. What the heck is Gwen holding? 3 antidote herbs. Throw one of these away. And give her this Wing of the Wyvern. Let's get this magic armor. I think Esgar can equip it. Splendid, Esgar. Okay, great. And I haven't upgraded his armor in a while, which is why I'm happy to upgrade his specifically. So, the chainmail, he has 43 defense power. If I change to the magic armor, it goes up to 56. Alright, 13 more is nice. And I want to say the magic armor probably does something like, you know, reduce damage from fire. I'm a fortune teller. Art thou looking for something? Yes. I'll tell thy fortune. That which thou seeks is north. Thanks. No item shop around here? As the story goes, it was a dark and stormy night. My party in 3 is so overpowered, says Elvis PP, because I don't leave a town until everyone has upgraded their gear. That's kind of how I like to play sometimes. Ah, man, Nicholas D and this guy is trying to get me to drink. Dark and stormy? That's like one of my favorite beverages. When the pirate ship Relentless hit a reef and sank, they say that in its hold was the echoing flute. Oh. Okay, so the treasures that we found and brought back to that guy, I guess I never really realized this before, but when you bring him the treasures, like you can use the treasures and it will say like, you can't open it, it's locked. So you bring it to that guy and he gives you the echoing flute, but really what's happening is he's opening the treasure chest for you and giving you the echoing flute from inside the treasure chest. I thought you were just trading there. He's like, I'll trade you this for those treasures. No, he's opening the treasures for you and giving you the echoing flute. And then maybe keeping the rest of the gold and jewels that are in the treasure chest. I don't know. Or maybe that's the only thing that's in that treasures chest. I can give you my armor, says Nick the Frenchie. Yeah, I know. I think we came here before, right? Okay, so there is a door beyond the darkness here. But it's not a silver key door, so I can't open it. And I don't have the golden key yet. It would be nice to have, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be nice? Oh yeah, and now if I open up my status screen of anybody, it shows me that I have the Moon Crest. One of the 8 lucky charms. I guess I could get out of here, but let's sleep first. Can I save my game here? Oh, the puppy is back, okay. And I can save my game. So that puppy that we fought, it's fine. Thy strength is that of many hibbabongos. Wait, is that what he said? Hold on, I didn't read that. This guy says something very unique here. I never left, says Genevieve B. I love you for that. And farewell and good luck. Thy strength is that of many fearsome hibbabongos, which I think is like a baboon enemy that we fight later. The moon crest that I have given thee is just one of many tokens thou must collect. Cool. Cool that he gives you a hint. The dog princess, that's right. Ah, good morning. See ya. Alright, someone said that which I seek is north. I don't know if that's true. What is the H word? Hibbabongos? I don't know, it's just an enemy in this game. Nick the Frenchie. I don't think that's a real word. Hork? Also, not a real word. Oh, maybe it is. Yo, Bucket, what's going on? What's up, Karma? It's been a while. Hey, welcome back. Got him. Leveling up for it, too. I'm doing a new production, and I'm at rehearsal right now. Oh, yeah, Bucket, what was the last production that you did, and what's your current one? Power increased by 5, huge. HP increased by 3. Not that huge, but, you know, fine. Alright, let's go north and see what this guy... The fortune teller was like, ah, you're looking for something to the north. Anastasia. And now we're doing Camelot. That sounds fun. I'm King Arthur, says Bucket. Yo, we got a celeb in the chat. Yo, Enigma, I was just talking about you because there's an NPC in the town that we just left that had some bars. She had a whole rhyme. I do know. You are fine. Ooh, gotta go. I have a scene. Yo, accidentally, instead of whatever your line is, say, KarmaJolt is great. Oops. I mean, and then do your line. And people will be like, oh, that was good. Maybe we could work that into the show. He's probably gone already. In full iambic pentameter. Elvis Presley, like, people made such a big deal about, ooh, Shakespeare. You know, he wrote the whole thing in iambic pentameter, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds bad. Iambic pentameter does not flow, son. Okay, that which I sought was not north, because that was just the continent with Middenhall Castle on it. The goo attacked. North-ish. GF Paperboy, are you familiar with what I have to do next? Is that why you said that? Or are you just making a joke? Because I feel like there's a lot for me to explore right now, and I'm just not finding it. Let's Infernos this one mana war. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. What is iambic pentameter? Nick the Frenchie, it refers to like a cadence of writing where every fifth? Every 10th word rhymes? Or maybe it's just that every line has 10 syllables? I actually don't remember. We made such a big deal out of it in my English classes. Can you produce an example? No. Because I'm not sure what it is. Or I could, by accident, perhaps. Yeah, penta equals 5. Joke, but I've only played through once. I don't think it's straight north, though. Alright, appreciate you, GF Paper Boy. Arc, is this like old school Dragon Warrior? It is. It's Dragon Warrior 2, as a matter of fact. Which is from, like, 1989 or something, I'm guessing. What year was this game? Yo, Ghost Mice? Really? Super low-level enemy. Oh, of course, I still can't kill it. Not with Gwen's physical attack, anyway. Maybe that was a low damage roll. I bet she could do it. Get him, Gwen. Oh, even lower damage there. Nick the Frenchie, I'll have to look it up. That seemed important. That monolith that was up there. Oh, F me, I thought KarmaJolt was the game name. My bad, boss. I get it. I am the name of the game. Yo, an Enigma with a cool $10 saying, here's what's I know. Cold hard facts. If you got some to grind, you know you got my axe. I'm your Gimli, you my Legolas blonde. Like a wizard's love for shadow facts. We share a sacred bond. Oh my god, an Enigma with the rhymes. Yo, everyone put the question mark in the chat. That was sick. That was Drink Dude. Hey, thank you so much for the cool 10. That means we got we got 12 squats to go. An Enigma, you're a friend that I used to call, and maybe I should fix it. So let's fight some Medusa balls when we party up and kicks it. I'm imagining me and an Enigma in an RPG party together. Yeah, not sure. This looks like Remolder, but it is not. Ah, I remember this town. There's like a really expensive armor that you can buy here.
I see that thou hast faced many dangers, and the greatest lie ahead.
We call this town Biran. Welcome. Nobody got boats around here? I seek the Thunder Sword, for one need not know magic to use its power. Osterfair lies far south of Middenhall on a great island. That's where we just came from, right? We deal in tools. Snicey. Welcome. Robert McEe. What's going on? And Enigma, when are you gonna drop your mixtape? Christopher R, I see you too. Sick name, to be fair. Hey, thanks. I'm grinding Pokemon Green right now. Do you know how to get to SS Anne? Green is just like red and blue, right? I mean, I guess it depends on where you are. But you need the SS ticket. I'm sure someone in my chat can give you a hint. Well, yeah, easy money to look up a walkthrough. You're steel hard, I'm your bard. Yo, any Enigma? You can steal my hard. I try to make it sound like heart. Shield of Strength. Yeah, that's something we want. I thought you could buy a mink coat from here too, or something like that. But this is a really awesome item because when used in battle, it casts Heal More on the user. So sometimes I buy one for the Lady Mage character, even though she can't equip it. Heart, sure, yeah. Rogue Effect? I heart you too. Can I be in the party? I'll be the thief stealing your hearts. Nicholas D, we're all gonna be thieves stealing people's hearts. That's the whole party.
The Leaf of the World tree has the power to revive ghosts. Don't do that. We're afraid of ghosts. And what they might revive back into.
If thy name is the Goo, I have a message for thee. Seek the fire monolith, and thou shalt find the sun crest. Oh, wait, we might have found that before. And, what's over here? I didn't even check out this building. Bro, is like, you can't get in here. He's gonna block the way. Alright, speed run's over, everyone. Run's dead. Go. What's this? Step right up. Oh, it's the lottery. Okay. I don't have any lottery tickets. More like a fewery tickets. Because I don't have many of those. What? With a magic loom and Dew's yarn, thou can make the water-flying cloth, which is double weak to electric, as Pokemon fans know. Thou should see the King of Osterfair for the Moon Crest. That guy's been adventuring, he knows.
Pardon me, good folk, dost thou... Let me try my line. Pardon me, good folk, but dost thou have the time?
I still messed it up.
I thank thee very much indeed.
What happens if I say no?
Then may thy ears become cabbages and thy tongue a sausage. A little courtesy never killed anyone.
Sausage tongue? I wouldn't mind that. Here's a house of healing. Don't need nothing here. And you can't... If I had the jailer's key, I could get through those bars, like an Enigma. But I don't. You can save the game here, though. Can't wait for the blooper reel. Rogue Effect? Blooper reel. Am I the only one here that bought a GBC in 2026? It's nicey. It's only been 2026 for, like a couple weeks. You gotta give people time to buy a GBC in 2026.
In the ocean far to the east lies an island, and on it are trees from every corner of the world.
Okay, I'm not really getting too many hints about, like, what to do next. One more encounter for Gwen level. I did not see that. But we can go get a level. Rogue Fastfinger? No, I have not heard the name. They spelled rogue wrong. Huh. I don't really know what to do. Let's stay at the inn. I think, though, you need to come back here before you go to, like, the final area of the game. The Faria. Never got a GBC, but I still have my GBA. Yeah, Elvis Press Play, Oh yeah, I have a GBA. I have a Game Boy Advance SP, now that I'm thinking about it. 3 basilisks. I've never seen 3 of them at a time. Okay, they hit pretty hard. I think it's enough for today, says Naked Fretchy. Know that I love you, but I can't stay. I tell you... I tell you so you tomorrow. May the stream kill my boredom and erase my sorrow. Yo, Nick DeFrenchie. I think it's enough for today. Know that I love you, but I can't stay. I tell you so tomorrow. May the stream kill my boredom and erase my sorrow. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect you to drop a rhyme like that. Everyone put a croissant in the chat. Wit and courage have served thee well. Power increases by 1, speed by 2, HP by 1, MP by 2, and a spell. He's my inspiration, the key to my bars. Hope everyone else can admire him. I'll share, he'll be ours. If you want some more karma, I know what you need. Like, sub, and donate. He is great indeed. Oh my gosh, an enigma. The spell that we just learned is drop bars. She learned antidote. Kinda useless at this point, PSU Terra. Welcome in. What's like over here? 2 orcs is over here. Thought that would be harder. I thought I was being reckless, but we killed those orcs so soon. And I ate them for breakfast like using forks and spoons. Jeff Holland, what's going on? What happened to Zelda's second quest? Oh, we finished that a while back, Jeff H. But welcome in. I'm guessing Orc can be put to sleep. He looks like the kind of guy who'd fall asleep in the middle of a battle. Dang, they hit hard, though. I just got new armor as well. Was I right or was I right? 2 orcs fell asleep? I'm gonna heal the goo here and, I don't know. Infernos the orcs. One of them woke up. I'm also only here fleetingly, but wanted to say you're great before I sleep. Yo, PSU Terra? Alright, I appreciate you, but now make it rhyme. Hey, thanks so much. Thanks so much for showing up. We crit one. Guys. Pippin is asleep and she's like twitching. Hold on. She was just a second ago, and then it stopped. Dang it. Maybe I woke her up. But, like, her little pawsies were moving for a second. Yeah, 266 experience is pretty good, though. I don't know why I got quiet to tell you that. Like, she slept through the entire stream. Oh, well, now I woke her up. Pip! Pip, Zowie, how was your nap? Remember when you crashed a game, Pippin? You kicked the Nintendo NES system? Alright, I'm out. All this watching got me wanting to play something. I'm like halfway through Minish Cap, but I feel like playing something. That rhymes! I know, maybe I'll start FF6. Heck yeah! Pippin was chasing Mises in her dream. No cheeses for us Mises. That's from like Muppets Christmas Carol or something, right? So cute. Rafsav? Yeah, she's a good cat. Even if she crashed a stream. If I must, I shall rhyme, though it's hard to find the time. How to exclaim that this man is great, whilst he has orcs upon his plate. I must shout to the sky, dang, y'all should exhaust this guy. Yo, PSU Terra. Everyone put the earth in the chat for PSU Terra. That was sick. Let's sleep him. Dang, they hit real hard too. Poisoned? Okay, Sleep got 2 of 3 there. I did a deep clean on my GBC today, and this is day 2 of owning it, and the buttons had so much nasty stuff on it. Yeah, if you buy like a used one, sometimes it's real gunky. According to my chiptune friends who will buy Game Boys to make music with. Thank you, I appreciate the love. Have a wonderful night, Gov. Nice. Oops, I didn't mean to parry there. I wanted to sleep. That's fine. She blocked some damage. Asus, I don't know that reference. I met that guy once. Apparently he's not a great character. But also, apparently, every now and then he shows up to the bar that I frequent. Oh, yeah, what's this monolith up here? Good night, y'all. Don't forget to tell your friends KarmaJolt is great.
Some say that Hargon has cast a spell over his entire castle, that it looks fair and peaceful. Thou wilt not be deceived if thou hast the gift of Rubis.
Yeah, so I talked to that guy before. I do think... Yeah, someone said something about a fire shrine. Is this the one? Let's use the echoing flute here. Briefly, the goo played the echoing flute. And it echoed like hecko. Oh my gosh. Can I actually... Yeah, you know what? It's probably like here. The goo searched all about. Thou hast found the sun crests. I guess I remembered where that was. But they did say it was the fire shrine. Yeah, no, I forgot what that... I honestly forgot where that sun crest was until we got the hint from that person in town. Who was like, if your name is the goo, I've got a message for you. I hope you'll be impressed about my knowledge of the sun crest. I tried to make it rhyme. Yeah, and I like... Man, there's like a lot of the world unlocks once you have the golden key. Literally. Nice one, says Michael. Hey, thanks. Right now I'm thinking of the song Regulators by Nate Dogg and Warren G. I don't know why. I don't know why that just popped into my head. But I'm thinking about it. Who knows the song? By the late Nate Dogg. And the not late Warren G. You know the song. You've heard it a million times. Even if you don't know it, if you heard it, you'd be like, oh, I recognize that. Really don't know where I am at this point. Or where my boat is. Nick D, mixtape drops when the summer is hot. I think I can't play Smash tonight. Too much to do tomorrow, so I gotta go to bed early. That sorta rhymed in Enigma. It did not. So I found out you can go on the SSN multiple times. It's nicey. Yeah, how'd you find that out? Did you find a video about a glitch you can do to re-enter the SSN by a handsome guy named KarmaJolt? Because that would be a cool coincidence. It's with Surf. Yup. Yeah, I made a video about this. Kind of a long time ago. And Enigma, you know the song Regulators, right? I think I got something for you. Mount up, says Rogue Effects. Just streaming with Pip, and she's running the show. KarmaJolt is about to do some reps to get swole. Now he's squatting and curling till the stream gets late. Everybody click the like and tell your friends I'm great. That's what I was thinking of for the past 15 minutes. But yeah, let's do these 12 squats, everybody. Thank you so much for the generosity. Regulators, mount up. But yeah, Pip really is running the show right now. What a good kit when she's not being pesky. Which is rare, honestly. Yo, Rogue Effect, you like that? Alright, let's do 12 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, thank you, everybody. OML, I didn't even watch the part with the glitch. Yes, nicey. I made a video about that glitch a long time ago. I mean, I understand. You know, there's probably dozens of creators out there who have showed that off on YouTube. And like a couple different walkthroughs that will mention it. But if you had... Yo, Get Your Bars donated $10 saying bars. Hey, appreciate you. Everyone put some bars in the chat. For Get Your Bars, aka Rogue Effect. Thank you so much. The things I do for money. Bars. Dozens of us. Dozens. But it might work for us. Love your shorts about bugs and tricks. Wait, Rafsav, hold on. There's gotta be a rhyme to continue this. There are so many bars. Genevieve B with the members only emojis. Oh yeah, there's candy bars. Then there's like a bar graph. I cannot tell what that other thing is, but then there are wine glasses, and you can order wine at a bar. Bar of soap, Genevieve B. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Man, I could not tell. I barged in once. And Enigma, is that from something where you'll say, like, I did X once? That's like a very you thing to say. Alright, let's return. One of us has to be the bard in the party, right? Genevieve B will sometimes bark like a dog. Actually, she borks. Now that I'm thinking about it. There's also a barf emoji. This is different, I realize. Bork bork. Yeah, the bar exam. Okay, that's what I thought that was, Rug Effect. Like a judge with a holding a gavel, is that what that is? You have figured out my secrets. I guess it was only time. So now you must suffer a derivative rhyme. Derivatives? We can talk about calculus. It says you plus me equals us. Sean R. would have loved that joke. I just put in everything when I searched up bar. Yeah, and you use the search bar to do it. Aces. So yeah, you put a lot there. Oh, a barber shop. Pole, I guess. Some people getting haircuts. Some people lifting the barbell. Some beers. A bar graph. Bars to show how much signal you have. Can't really tell what that red thing is. A carafe of wine. Is it carafe? Is that the word? Or is it giraffe? I did a lot of arfing today. Genevieve B? I'm glad you had a good time. Gold orc and a bunch of smokes. Plural of smoke should be smeek. I don't know why I just said that. I'm a fan of your curves. You've impressive slopes. I'll be the area under if you integrate this dope. If smite is smote, then smoke is smeet. Death Bob, love it. Yeah, you sneaky bard. It was a lantern. I see. Aces. Wait, so what? Well, why does that come up when you put bar in the search bar for emojis? I actually don't know. What's down here? Island. There's a bunch of islands that just have, like, nothing on it, by the way, but you can... Let's just get into a random fight on this random island. One orc, and 2 titan trees. Can I sleep the trees? Ooh, good speed there. That we went before those guys, so they couldn't get a turn. Alright, the trees fell asleep. Love that. Okay, gotta stop for now, friends. Love to the chat, to KJ, and to games. See you soon, all. Hey, Enigma, appreciate you. Hey, you forgot about peace. Peace, 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 peace. That's what it's. That's how the song goes. That's what you hear at the end of "Paid in Full" by Eric B. and Rakim. Peace. Enigma, the first microphone fiend. We made it back to... This is probably where the Spring of Bravery is, over here. Yeah, I think it is. Maybe not. I actually don't know where we are. Yeah, Rogue Effect, that's that song. Uh-huh. pen and a paper, a stereo, a tape, me and Eric B and a nice big plate of fish, which is my favorite dish, but without no money, it's still a wish. Like, what an amazing rhyme. Song is called Paid in Full by Eric B and Rakim. Tried to convince a dude at a flea market that I could get an action replay for $10. They're normally $100. How'd that one go, Snicey? You a collector? Is what I'm learning. It looked like the message for the damage there was different, and I gotta see what that's about. But it wasn't just like, it attacked, the goo's HP was reduced by 3, which is what it usually says when you take damage. Yeah, okay, so that is the Spring of Bravery, but I was way wester than I thought. Tails, what's going on? I still got my NES Game Genie for what it's worth. Codebook is not in the greatest condition, though. Nariku's Demon, how are you? Yeah, I actually remember, like, going on the internet in probably, like, 1995 to galoob.com to look up codes because our codebook was shredded. And there were a lot of games that weren't included in the codebook because, like, they came out after the Game Genie was released. But like, we printed out codes from galoob.com. That was the name of the company that made, the Game Genie. Which was like the precursor to the Game Shark, essentially. It's your boy Drummer, says Drummer of Summer. Yo, sick rhyme. Stream Pokemon, says Brandon Porter. Yeah, I want to get to Pokemon Platinum at some point soon. Sea slugs attacked before I was prepared for battle. Yeah, I have like 10 different consoles and have modded about 8 of them. Hell yeah. I loved Electronic Gaming Monthly, which just casually dropped Game Genie codes in their secret section. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize that, Tails Cora. Ooh, yeah, this is something. Let's go here. Did you finish up Metroid? Yeah, we beat Metroid Prime 4, Nariku's Demon. Been so busy and haven't been able to watch. Yeah, we beat it like a week or 2 ago. When the moon fragment is held upon high, the tide will rise and the seagulls cry. Yo! She's got rhymes too! Oh, I can't take credit for that one. That was actually Eric B. and Rakim, is what she's gonna tell me. Yes, I am Torvald's wife, but just between us, he loves his dogs more than me. Sound familiar, Genevieve B? I made that one rhyme. So thou hast heard of the sinking of the Relentless. Some say that the pirates simply left the plug out, fools. Oops. This is a town of lonely women, old men, dogs, and children. It's a great place. What the men want of those stinking fish is beyond me. Dog? Bow wow wow wow. Wait, what? Bow wow wow. The goo searched all about, but the goo found nothing. I'm gonna use the echoing flute here, because this dog is pointing at this tree. Oh wait, I think last time I played this game, I forgot you could walk on the trees, and that threw me off here, but maybe the dog wants me to search over here? The goo searched all about, and there the goo discovered the golden key. Okay, yeah, no, I remember now, last time I was playing this game, it took me like a minute to realize that you could walk on top of these trees. Let's throw something away here. Oh, he's got a full inventory, huh? Let's throw away this. I don't need that chainmail. That's like $200, but I'll just put my armor down here. But hey, we found the golden key, everyone. Good pup. Bow wow wow. I am gonna throw the stick for this dog, actually. Because he's been a good boy. Gwen threw away the bamboo stick. Get it, buddy. He'll find it in a second. Golden key, alright. Yeah, now I can go places. Michael, stick is right, Genevieve B. We deal in tools. What can I offer thee? What does thou want? You have more sticks? That mutt yonder keeps pulling at my sleeve. She's actually a shopkeeper, and you work here? That's probably why she's being like, hey, you should get to work. Thou hast come to Zahan at a poor time. All the men are away fishing at sea. That's fine with me. Oh, Formio, wherefore art thou my Formio? That's hard to say. Many are the tales of a mountainous island in the sea and its great cavern. It is said that only one who bears the moon fragment may enter there. Having a tough time reading right now.
One day I will be a great fisherman like Papa.
His papa's like, yeah, I'm an okay fisherman. Oh boy. Yeah, where are your shoes if you're going here? I warn thee to go back. This wizard's house may be thy ruin. Yeah, if you step on this platform here, or this type of ground, your characters take 15 damage every step. And that's pretty significant. Unlike this, which is just 2. But even if I could survive the trek back there, I don't have the right key to open those doors. There's like an inn, right? Yeah, let's go here. Welcome to the Village Inn. It's $90. I plan on getting the SNES operator soon, says Death Bob. I remember the HD remake really makes you work for the gold key. Does it? Tails Cora? What do you gotta do? You've heard of Houses of Healing. This is the House of Pain. I'll have 1 bread, please. Yes, Rogue Effect. 1 human alcohol beer. Well, we've got a golden key, everyone. Let's do some stuff with it. Actually... So, it seems like when you get into your ship, if the game determines that you get into a battle as you're boarding your ship, it just has you, instead of doing like a sea battle, it has you fight enemies that are native to the land that you just came from? Is that what I'm seeing? Well, here we got a battle with 8 metal slimes. Or as the British call them, Goopy Daves. What do you prefer more, Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy? Brandon Porter, I was always more of a Final Fantasy guy, but like, it's close. Crazy, the GB operator is only $50. Tell me about this. I actually don't know what these are, Snicey. Glasses change. I repeat, glasses change. You got it. Ace's Skull 64. I'm gonna wear the ones that say my name on them. Spoopy Dave's cousin. Yeah, Genevieve B has this adorable little ghost in her car that's like this tiny little, like, what's the material? It's like some kind of cloth thing, but it's just like an adorable little ghost guy that she calls Spoopy Dave. Hey howdy, says Freg. I love that people say that on this channel. In the chat. Let's try to find some more metal slimes. Felted. I felted that. Ooh, a DQ Tactics? Is there such a thing? Oh, hey, Pip. GB/SNES operators are devices that allow you to transfer saves to your PC. That's kind of cool. I would play a Dragon Quest Tactics game. There was a mobile game, but Squeenix killed it. Rug Effect, you're killing it too. Pep! I'm petting my cat. She's a big floof. Oh, wait a second. Let's go to Middenhall. I think I might be able to get the Staff of Thunder. And show off an exploit. Ooh. Let's fight the Medusa Bull. I might need the Jailer's Key for that now that I'm thinking about it, but I'm gonna go check. Get slugged. Dang it, Gwen fell asleep. Hello, says Dracos Everbright. Town on a tiny island. Yeah, that's where we just came from. I got the golden key. This is not where I thought I was. Actually, wait. Where's Middenhall Castle? It might be up here. Slimes did not see me. Alright, let's go north from here. Gotta run in a few minutes. Was fun to join a bit. Have an excellent rest of the night. Yo, Neriku's demon? Appreciate you. Everyone put a little devil or a demon in the chat. I'm just gonna cast Repel to make this faster. Cast to go fast. Okay, we made it back. Ooh, there's a puppy. Woof woof. He was wagging his tail. I love that the puppies speak a different language depending on where you go. Like this one says whoop woof whoop. Woof woof. The other said yip yip. Last one said bow wow wow. Okay, so I'm not sure if I can do this trick yet. But let's go up here to the jail. Okay, yeah, I have the golden key, but not the jailer's key. The goo, royalty should not venture into prisons such as these, but I think I can just, like, get the jailer's key if I go to the right town. In the meantime, though, I can open this door. Do I have, like, any inventory space? Pip, you okay? Thief, thief, what? Thou art the goo, heir of Middenhall? Please forgive me. There's a dude blocking my way. Alright, let's see what's in here. The Token of Erdrick. That's, like, very important. The goo searched all about. That one was empty. 110 gold. Wing of the Wyvern. Don't need that. Let's throw it away. Usually when you throw the Wing of the Wyvern, though, it warps you back to your last save town. So throwing away the Wing of the Wyvern, wouldn't you, like, accidentally teleport yourself? Frag. Repel lost its effect. Sleep well. I have crackers and cornbread, says Indie Gamer Retro. Hell yeah. Get them carbs, baby. Alright, so let's return to where we last saved. I don't know if I want to be around here. Let's go find Alefgard again, because I have the Token of Erdrick now. Erdrick. How do you pronounce it? Sean R. always said Edric when we were younger. And I'm like, well, it's clearly got an extra R in there. He's like, yeah, I know. That's just how I say it. It's to go with my homemade chili. Hell yeah. Guys, what does withdraw do in Pokemon? Doesn't it raise defense? And like the self-buffing moves in the original Pokemon are broken because there's a glitch where, like, you know how certain badges in the original Pokemon give you like, oh, all your Pokemon have like a, you know, their attack is increased by 1/8 or something like that. Well, there's a weird error in the calculation for those where, like, if you have, like, the Boulder badge, which I think increases the defense of all your Pokemon by 1/8, and you use something like, I don't know, something that increases your special, it will also recalculate the defense boost from the Boulder badge to give you an additional 1/8, like a cumulative 1/8 more defense. So it's very good. This is a dangerous looking battle here. Got poisoned. Oh, Esgar might die, like, immediately here. Yeah, they picked on him. This game is, like, not only are the encounters brutal, but I really feel like often they will pick on a certain... You know, the enemies will just attack a certain character. Like, they will focus their fire to just, like, immediately kill one of your dudes, you know? People say it like Snikey. I was wondering about that. I was gonna say that at first, but then I was like, nah, that's probably Snicey. Yeah, they do that, says Dracos. Mortis. Nicholas D. One of me got Mortis. And it changes the music when that happens. Alright. Dang it. Enemies did not see me. Look at that. You can freely run away from a battle when the enemies did not see you. And I love that, like, the text is red when one of your dudes is dead. I got bars. But also, so is a bunch of other stuff that is normally white. Is this the House of Healing? Hey, can you revive my dead friend? Yeah, but it's gonna cost you. Nice getaway. Yeah, good RNG there. Good luck, and hey, let's be careful out there. Can we go Gamba? Nicholas D, you want to do a lottery? Did someone say Gamba? Wait, so where does that come from? Why do people spell it that way? Nicholas D. It turns tan when you're weak. Yeah, Dracos? And we don't want that to happen, so let's do 10 squats. While we fight this snake. And this snake, too. Snake. Fight this snake. Like it's a crab battle. Alright, 10 squats, everybody. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, everyone put more bars in the chat. Forget your bars, aka Rogue Effect. I don't know where to go. I did just get the token of Erdrick. Wait, who's got it? There it is. Alright, let's repel. Like Solid Snake did down that one building. Indie Gamer Retro, I see you. Appreciate you. I've been working on it. Pew pew. Let's fight the Hawkman and the Sea Slug and the Man of War. And the Man of Drakey. I'm gonna use my mana. Do you people say mana or mana? I always said mana. Secret of mana. I'm out of mana. But I know like a lot of the Magic the Gathering community says mana. Thank you, Nicholas D. And Dracos Everbright. For just putting it in the chat without spelling it phonetically. Mana, says Death Bob and Snikey. The second mana, says Tim Belson, I think. I prefer to say man. Ah, man A, because men. Says Sean Doty. Alright, love that. Magica. Like the lady from DuckTales? Magica Dispel, I think, is what we said her name was. We were talking about this the other day. Bro, where am I going? Where did I come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Alright, let's repel again. I think if I just go this way, I can possibly get to Leanport. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's the... wait a second. Let's go there. Now that I have the golden key, I'm pretty sure I can get in there. And Tiny Cat jumped up onto the desk and didn't mess up the game. I'm impressed, Tiny Cat. He didn't freeze the machine like Pippin did earlier. Venuseth. Hey, nerds. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Hey, Venuseth. Appreciate you. Man, I have a friend who lives in Hawaii, and she's always said it that way because of lore/Hawaiian mythos. Indie Gamer Retro, tell me about this. Yes, I got cut, says Snikey. Wait, what? Nerds. He says it affectionately. That town is surrounded on most sides by mountain. I'll show it to have mountains on its sides. I got cut for the bushes. That, you know, that poses more questions than answers, I feel like. Esgar got promoted to the next level. 2 speed, 4 HP, 8 MP is nice, and a new spell. Oops. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, what did he learn? Step Guard. That will come in handy at that other place. I'm headed to a Vietnamese restaurant tonight. Hell yeah. The town is surrounded on most sides by mountains. Nah. You can't just say things like that, Dracos Everbright. Dang, that evil tree did a strange jig. And it's, the gas is trying to sleep me here, I think. I think the monsters are also very strong. No, we've been here before, but I couldn't actually access the town because I didn't have the golden key, Tiny Cat. He's right here. Stonk like baby ox. Death Bob? And twice as handsome. Gwen promoted. Power by 1, speed by 5, nice. HP by 3, MP by 4. Alright, not a huge level up, but an okay level up. Made it. Okay, yeah, and we talked to this guy before who was like, is it my breath? I'm gonna use the echoing flute here because I just have a feeling. Alright. No echoes. Let's use the golden key. And go downstairs. Oh! There's an entire town downstairs. We deal in weapons and armor. Dost thou wish to see them? Yeah, I can get a mink coat here for 65,000 bucks. And a light sword. Dang, lots of expensive stuff. Come again. Also, oh, wait a second. I bid thee welcome to Welgarth Town. I shall sing for thee. She sings the song from the file select screen. And apparently she's loud as heck, and Repel has lost its effect. Yeah, I got rhymes. But I can hear her from this other building. Step right up and play the lottery. No, I'm too busy listening to this really good song. Ma'am, let me tell thee, Hargon is a master of disguise. But if thou hast the charm of Rubus, thou wilt see through the deception. Ah, that's kind of what I learned before, huh? Tell me, did thou come to buy the jailer's key? Yes. I heard that it is sold here, but perhaps that is a lie. Oh, that's a great clue. We deal in tools. Not a great clue, but I'll take a look. Good day, then. Okay, nothing I needed. We deal in tools. What can I offer thee? What's this? So thou hast heard about my wares. A bit expensive, maybe, but such fine craftsmanship. Craftsmanship, excuse me. Will thou take it? Yeah, sure. Tell nobody that I have sold it. Who shall take it? I don't know, Gwen. Can I hold anything? I actually don't have any room. Let's throw away this. Okay, so yeah, when you buy from this guy, just select this very conspicuous open slot in his inventory. And he's like, ah, so you heard about the thing that I can't talk about. Tell nobody that I have sold it. Thank thee kindly. It was 2,000 gold. But, what did I just get? The jailer's key. Hey, Tony Thompson. It's a blank item in a shop. But it's way better than a blank item, because it's actually a non-blank item that opens some cool doors, Autumn Sprites. Hello, man. Everything great? Yeah, now that you're here. Basically, it's a vital force that exists in all things. Doing good actions strengthens your mana, while doing crappy actions reduces it. Oh, so it's kind of like a jolt of karma. For the finest water flying cloth, I recommend Don Mahan, who lives in Tune. Yeah, speaking of in tune, this lady needs to stop singing. Because she is not in tune. I'm gonna open this person's hotel room door. How dare thou enter a lady's room unbidden? Sorry, I thought I was bidden. I got bitten by like 8 snakes on the way here. Let's stay at the inn. The song is called Only Lonely Boy, by the way. Tail C, I didn't realize that. Thanks for the info. What time is it for you? It's 3 in the morning for me, says Autumn Sprites. Yeah, it's just past 9 o'clock for me. There's an isolated valley northwest of the town where once a road led to Rhone. Road to Rhone. It Rhone there, huh? It is true enough. I locked Rogue Fastfinger in prison and threw away the key, but he has escaped. Ah. I think I know what to do here. Let's check out his cell, everybody, and use the golden key. And now that we have this jailer's key, I can open the jail cell, and then just... Oh, that opened both doors. Right! Okay, I forgot that when you use a key, you don't actually have to be facing the door, and it will just open any doors that are adjacent to your hero.
Hargon dwells on the high plateau of Rhone. By the way, I'm a prisoner, so thanks for letting me out of my cell. Only one who has the Eye of Malroth can find the road to that place.
Dang, ain't nobody here? Oh, look at this!
Coises, I am found. Yes, I am Rogue Fastfinger, and here is the Watergate key. But thou hast many things. See me again later.
Man, I'm gaining so many keys this episode.
Coises.
I've gotten like 4 keys this stream? 3. But still, that's a lot of keys. Okay, so we found the Watergate key. I kind of forgot what that's for. But I got a bunch of keys, everyone. I got some key items, you might say. Anyway, let's return. Did I do these 10 squats? I think I did, right? Am I crazy? It's for impeaching Nixon, yes. Anyway, that was a decent stream. We made a lot of progress there. Why don't I record my deeds in the Imperial Scroll of Honor? Man, that's so hard to say. Wait. I just need 52 experience for a level up. All right, let's go get that then. And then we'll call it a stream. My God, Nicholas D, I wish. Not that I know of. Just do those 10 squats. Yeah, Autumn Sprites, I'm like 80% sure that I did them, but like... maybe I should just do them. Maybe I should just do them again. Did you ever go back and finish Dragon Quest VIII? Nicole, we finished it. I didn't do any of the end game content. I didn't do any of the post game content. Not yet, anyway, but I might go back to it. Yo, Nincy Gamer. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to Hey You, I Like You. Yo, I got a level up as soon as I got a new channel member, everybody. All right, we at least got 6 squats to go. Thank you so much. Hi, KarmaJolt. It's been quite a while. You're catching me sort of at the end of the stream here, because I'm running out of steam here, but I'm not running out of rhymes. Yo, the goo has been promoted. Power increased by 3. So did reaction speed, and that's okay with me. All right. Soul Wave. Never liked Nixon. Obama was the greatest president. Soul Wave? Like, all I need is one who isn't bad and evil. You know, like, please. Someone. Alright, let's save the game here. My name is Jen, and I write with a pen. Oh my gosh. Just want to say, KarmaJolt, I found you from Instagram, and your exploit shorts are amazing. Keep doing what you do, as you do it well. Hey, Sean Doty, appreciate you. Interesting. You might be the first person who... No, there might have been like one other person who found me on Instagram, then decided to check out my YouTube, but I rarely hear that, so thank you so much. That's great info to have. Yeah, my Instagram has like pictures of my video game collection, a lot of pictures of my cats. I did at one point try to upload some of my YouTube shorts onto Instagram, but then Instagram decided, like, after a week of that they were no longer accepting a certain type of video format, so I'm like, alright, well, that's how I make my videos. So forget it. Anyway, let's save the game and end it here, and let's do these 6 squats. You don't post much there. That's right, Genevieve B. Maybe I should. I have a good collection of games. But I also have a good collection of squats. Let's do them. Zachary M., welcome. You're catching me right at the end of the stream. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And let's do 10 more in case I forgot those 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for watching me play a little bit of Dragon Quest II on the Nintendo NES system. Really appreciate you. But until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. Hope to see you soon. You are messing with the Shining fan, aren't you? Zachary, I always feel bad when people show up, like, right as I'm signing off. But I'll see you soon. Been watching you ever since you were at 88 subscribers. It's been a fun journey. Yo, Nincy, yeah, I know you've been around for a long time. That's cool that you remember that. Hey, take it easy, y'all. Oh, wait, I gotta do this. I gotta